How do we keep customers? Number one, the cancellation flow, the cancellation capture. When people go to cancel, some people are dumb and they make it hard for somebody to cancel. Don't make it hard for them to cancel. Okay, you're gonna piss them off. Asking them to fucking sign, stamp, blood fucking fingerprint a piece of paper that then is sent in the mail to cancel their subscription is just stupid. But when they go to cancel, capture the details, capture the reason, capture the information, figure out what it is. Because to me, the whole point is you've got a product, you have customers that are paying you, you got customers that canceled. I want to figure out why the people that canceled, what was missing. The answer is in the cancellation. And sometimes you don't want to know, so you don't ask. Bad move. Number two to keep is called the member at risk. Every product from the first fucking time they charge somebody money should have a health score on the account. From day one, you have a client paying you, you should create a simple formula that tells you if the person's using the product. The easiest version of this is just, did they use it today? Daily active. That's like the 101, like you just literally do a database call. It's like a query in the database. Did they sign in today? Yes, no, flag, that's the fucking health score. But to me, the member at risk is not only the health score, but it's what you do with it. If I have somebody that was green and then they went yellow because they didn't log in 3 days, and then they went red because they haven't logged in 5 days, and previous 30 days they logged in, guess what they're probably doing? They're probably shopping around. They're probably about to cancel. And there's a difference between being reactive versus proactive. Capture cancellation, that is reactive. Member at risk is proactive. You get them the moment you sniff something's wrong. Okay? And then the third part, wild concept, speed to value. Speed to value. How fast can you get a new account value immediately, as quick as possible? When I built my company Clarity, it helped entrepreneurs get advice over the phone by other entrepreneurs. Some entrepreneurs didn't know what they wanted to ask, didn't know how the call would go, didn't know. So how did I get them value? Two ways. One, I simulated the call where they could listen on an example call to experience what the call would look like, and by listening, they got value. By just listening to somebody else's call to a mentor, listening to the reply into the chat, now I asked for that permission, they got value, speed to value. The other thing is I had all these experts that wanted to do calls and build their ranking, so I asked them if they're willing to do some free calls. So then what I did is I watched if anybody did a search term that didn't book a call. Then I replied and I said, hey, here's 3 people that can help you with the question you were looking for that will do a call for free. All of a sudden now, speed to value, speed to call, speed to results is increased in a marketplace which is notorious for being hard. Most people, like all of you guys all have products that you can front load value as fast as possible. Like my rule, it should be click, click, fucking awesome. Click, click, value. Click, click, oh my gosh. Click, click, not type, not onboard, not schedule a call, not fucking anything other than is I sign up, click, I use my OAuth, click, I connect a system, value. Okay? Incredibly important. That's how we keep customers. And again, what's the order? Depends on your stage of business. Some of you guys need to go to basics. You just got to do a member at risk monitor. You got to look at your speed to value, and then you got to go to cancellation capture. It all depends on what growth level you're at. The growth side over here. Okay, start writing down your questions because I'm going to get into some Q&A in a sec. The growth side for me is very important. One, you need to have a philosophy around a product suite. And you don't have to have that day one because I think it's really important to just sell something and get really good at it. But a product suite has this natural understanding of we're going to start here, then we're going to go there, and then we're going to offer this. Most people go mid-market because there's meat on the bone in the sales and the transaction. You can charge a setup fee. Then they go PLG because then it improves the quality of the product, product-led growth. That's what PLG stands for. So then we go product-led growth. Then we increase the volume, which gives us more testing on our infrastructure. We stay away from the enterprise because them motherfuckers like to ask for shit that doesn't matter. The other thing you need is a value metric, okay? Pricing, value metric. You need something that you price against, okay? Essentially, it makes you aligned with the value they get. My philosophy is I'm gonna charge you 10% of the value I create for you. Clear value. If I help you make $100, I'd like you to pay me 10. That's the ratio. So you can look at different things. Right now, it's the hotness is tokenomics. Okay, let's just charge a premium on top of tokens. I think it's lazy. I think it's easy. I think there's more interesting ways to figure out where's the value and how do we align with that. And then the third is add-ons. And add-ons can be premium support. They can be a lot of different things. But essentially, it's other things that are natural desires that may not make sense for everybody in your ecosystem, but for a bigger company, they're willing to pay an extra $100 a month for premium support. They're willing to pay $500 or $5,000 for an implementation fee. These are add-ons that are tasteful, they're packaged, they're productized, they're not one-offs, they're very structured, they're very designed, and you use them to monetize activities to give you revenue so you can invest to hire resources to help you do more things. And I get when you're small, there's like this desire to do everything for everybody because you're so excited that anybody's using your product. I'm telling you, that is a race to the bottom. It's a race to overwhelm. It's a race to confusion for your customers. It's a race for your team being very unproductive. And we got to be very strategic. But at a high level, a business can be distilled into this. A business creates and keeps a customer. We got to get them, we got to keep them, we got to grow them. Real quick, you've made it to the end. Let me tell you what I know about you. You're not somebody that's looking to do shelf help. You're not somebody that's just doom scrolling on social media. You're here because you want to build a real business, and you're sick and tired of not getting the real insights to grow inside your business. So I want to help you avoid all the pain trying to figure this out the hard way like I did it. That's why I put together everything I've ever learned into the Scale Workbook. It's the internal document that I use with every founder I work with that turns a chaotic business into a money-making machine. And teaching you all of this without burning more hours. It's totally free. The link is in the description, or you can just scan the QR code on the screen because I'm here to help you build your empire.